Just going out for my easy run today. Just trying to soak in the last of the sunny days in the UK before we start experiencing our winter. It's a bit windy today, hence my extra layer. You know, when I'm on my easy ride, I just use it as an opportunity to reflect on life, reflect on the week, reflect on the day, and get to appreciate life, the beauty of the natural environment, and to appreciate the opportunity that I get to get, because it's not everyone who can come out and run. Some people don't have that opportunity or don't have that luxury. So you just get to realize that you shouldn't take for granted the opportunities that you have in life, however small. Celebrate the small wins and celebrate the little things, you know. And in running, you know, you learn a lot of things about life just from this simple activity called running, one foot in front of the other. There's times when you run on a flat path or on a hilly path and you have to adjust your effort accordingly depending on what your goals are. If your goals are for speed, it means more effort up the hill. But if your goal is just to cruise along, nice steady pace, you adjust accordingly. So I use this time to think about this season, because my season is coming to an end and I get to reflect on everything that has gone on throughout the year. So what has happened is I've had the opportunity to go to the Worlds, which I raced in Ibiza at the beginning of the year. I can say that was the highlight of my year. I got to prove that I can improve. I'm not rhyming there, but then I got to be better than my previous self. And it's nice, you know, when you race and you do better than you did the previous year or the previous month. So that's encouraging. So today I was listening to a podcast, I think it's the Daily Try, and he was interviewing some other guy talking about the mindset of champions, the mindset of high achievers. And one thing that I actually took away from that discussion was a point where he was talking about setting goals and setting your why. I'm sure you've heard a lot about make sure you have a good why when you're embarking on a goal. Have a good reason, a reason that will drive you, motivate you, keep you fired up. Then on the issue of being fired up, you know, you need fuel. You need to have that rocket fuel always in good supply when you're chasing your goals. And so the doctor or the sports psychology expert was like, mentioned something that has to do with your fuel. So he was saying make sure that you don't contaminate that rocket fuel, because you need it to actually fire on all cylinders. And so things that contaminate your fuel, or that contaminate your why, or your reason, your motivation, your push, your drive, perfectionism. No one is perfect, and you'll never be perfect, no matter what you do. You just have to appreciate that you get to do this, get to chase your goals day in, day out. For, in my case, I get the opportunity to train day in, day out. It will take years and not just a few weeks, and takes consistency. So if I just decide to be perfect, that I always want to have perfect sessions, I want to always have perfect runs, that's not going to work. That contaminates the fuel. And if winning is my only reason, that contaminates the fuel, because winning is not everything. It's the process that's important. You get to realize your goals as you go through the process of achieving them. So that being said, winning should not be my only goal, because if you really look at it closely, you do not win when you cross that finish line first. You win each and every day as you train and prepare for that main event. Whatever happens, happens. If your preparation is good enough for a win, so be it. But then it's just the process that you have to enjoy and endure. Yeah, when it comes to this endurance sports. So you just have to keep putting in the work and be patient. I don't know if any of you know what Souls-like games are, but I like to approach my training like I'm playing a Souls-like game, where you figure out things as you go along, and the joy of figuring it out just gives you a rush of endorphins, and it boosts your confidence. And once you have it figured out, you are on the road to great success. I'm coming to the end of my run, my nice long easy run. It was just an hour, and guess what? I've just won, because I've just completed another session which has deposited into the bank for future reference. And just one last thing that I would like to say is, when you exercise or you go for a run or for a walk, just remember you're doing it for longevity and not just to win races. It has to be a lifestyle for you to have a better, healthier life in the coming years. So keep chasing those dreams, keep pushing for those goals. Just realize that the sun is now behind me, so just keep pushing and keep going. You will be fine. Till next time.